All right, guys, I'm here with a quick review here. LQ with the LQ review, by the way. Here with a quick review. I just watched a movie called Body at Brighton Rock. Now, I did some research on it after I watched it. I really went into this movie completely blind, not knowing what it was about at all. I saw it on Hulu. Saw it came out this year, and I was like, hey, and it looked like it was a bear attack movie, and I thought, hey, I want to check this out. So I watched it completely blind. I did some research on it afterwards, and I saw that it came out in March and April, around that time frame. Theaters and video on demand both at the same time, and it came out with decent reviews, around like 65% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is by no means a bad score. It's not great, but it's not bad. um, this is a mixed bag for me. So let's talk about the plot of Body at Brighton Rock. You've got this ranger. She's a part-time ranger working during the summer. I got the impression she was a college student working during the summer at a national park, a fictional national park, Brighton Rock. And she goes out one day just to hang up some signs and kind of walk a route and just, make sure everybody's behaving themselves. A really easy job. Hang up some beware of bears, beware of don't start forest fires, things like that. Just hanging up signs and just walking a small route and making sure that everybody's being responsible. She gets off the trail and she kind of loses her way. And when she loses her way, she happens to run into a body. It looks like a body that's been there for some time. And she gets on the phone, she gets on the radio, she talks to her superiors, and her superiors say, of course, we can't get you till the morning. We can't get you till the morning. It's the classic survival story in the woods trope, right? We can't get you till the morning. You gotta make it till the morning. Now we got a couple things. We know that help is coming, but we also know there's a clock ticking, that there is an end to her misery. But will she survive that long? Ooh, the tensions are raised. And then some more classic tropes happen. The radio, she drops the radio and breaks it. Her phone runs out of batteries. Now she's truly alone, having to survive the night in the middle of the woods. So, what happens? Is the hiker that she ran into, is he a murderer? Was it a bear attack? And is that bear going to come back for her? Ooh, there's so many possibilities. What could it be? Well, I gotta tell you that this movie kind of subverted my expectations a little bit. I really expected this to be a bear attack movie. And yeah, there is a bear in it. And yeah, there is a bear attack at the end. But the movie does not revolve around the bear. The movie more revolves around her psychological torment that she goes through the night. In fact, in her head, she sees the body come to life several times, and it stalks her and it chases her. And these are things that she's imagining. There's even a point where she pulls out the bear spray and sprays it because she's sure that it's there, or there's a bear there. There's something there. And so it's all about her getting into her own head and making herself a little crazy as she tries to make it through this night. She does eventually make it through the night, and in the morning she does have a run-in with a bear. And it is a violent run-in. It wasn't necessarily a believable run-in either. The way she survived it, the way that the interaction happened, it was a violent interaction. The way that it happened, the way that she fought back, I just didn't really buy it all. It didn't seem quite intense enough for a bear attack. But it happened, and she survived it, and then we get to the twist. And I'm not going to tell you what the twist is, but there's a major twist at the end of the movie that really reminded me a bit of like a Twilight Zone episode. I feel wholeheartedly like this feature-length movie could have been a feature-length Twilight Zone movie, based on now what they tell us at the end about what she experienced throughout the course of the movie. It was a Twilight Zone. It was supernatural. And so I really find that interesting. And it was something that she can't explain to anybody. She just knows what she experienced, and she experienced something supernatural. So the ending of this movie was super strong. Very well done. and really just, like I said, it subverted my expectations to the point where I was shocked and happy. I thought this was gonna be a bear attack movie, but instead I get something a little more supernatural and something a little more surreal in the way it was presented. That being said, the movie takes far too long to set up the story. We don't know anything about her once she starts her adventure, so we don't really care that much about her. And given the fact that we don't know a whole lot about her and we don't care a whole lot about her, we still got a lot of setup in this movie before she went out on her adventure. I feel like they could have trimmed that back and added some more stuff in the movie, because this is a brisk movie at 87 minutes. I feel like they definitely could have trimmed out some stuff in the beginning and given us a little more meat in the middle of the movie. All that said, the middle of the movie kind of dragged too. There was a lot of psychological terror in the movie that may or may not have actually been happening. And there's a lot of dead space in it. But the end, the third act was great. Third act made this movie. And if you're the type of person who likes realistically shot movies and you're buying it at face value the whole time, and then at the end, boom, you're hit with a supernatural element that you didn't think was coming at all, you're gonna like it. You're gonna like it. So yeah, because of the ending and the strength of the ending and the fact that it made the ending made the whole narrative better, because of that, I give this movie a B+. Body at Brighton Rock earns a B+ from me, because the ending was able to tie everything up in this beautiful package that was very, very consumable. And I really enjoyed it quite a bit. So Body at Brighton Rock gets a B+ for me. If it wasn't for the ending, it would have probably been C or lower, really, honestly, because it just drug in parts. But the ending was phenomenal. They stuck the landing. The third act is the act that's most important to stick, and they stuck it. So good on them. So, have you even heard of Body at Brighton Rock? Have you seen it? Let me know in the comments down below what you thought of it. Hey guys, it's on Hulu. Check it out. I definitely recommend it. It's not perfect. It's not great. It has some problems, but the ending was really well done. So, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I'm LQ. This is the LQ Review. And thanks for being here, where we talk about all the geeky and nerdy stuff that we love to talk about. Until next time, we'll see you later.
Every single day